is doing a lot of things to feed this vision in drone. We operate one of the largest drone programs in the US. We also use drones as part of our network for disaster response, and in times of very high congestion, we'll use drones to supplement our network. So that is us using drones as our network. And then we use our network for drones. And a lot of that is the work that I do, where I look at how do we use an existing infrastructure, an existing system, and how do we introduce new use cases and new technologies to leverage that current asset. And so that's all above what we currently have without building anything new. And maybe we look at how we optimize those networks for things that fly. But then we also get to look at how do we build out a brand new technology? So we get to look at 5G. How do we build that out for drones and things that fly now? And another thing that both Verizon and GSMA are doing in this ecosystem to achieve this vision is really working to build that ecosystem. And traditionally, the way that the ecosystem is usually looked at in a cellular sense is we look at the vendors, the core network, and then the hardware providers. In this situation, we also have to take into account new regulatory bodies. So here, we also need to talk to civil aviation authorities and partner with our regulators as well. So some of the activities that we're doing in this space, so Verizon has a memorandum of agreement with the FAA, a 3-year program where we're looking at how we can use cellular networks to support the command and control of drones safely, efficiently, and gather data on that. And we're over 300 hours of cumulative flight time, and we just started this in September of 2021. So we've got a long way to go. We're also working with GSMA in the ACJA activity, which is a partnership with the Global UTM Association. And what we're doing here is looking at how to bring together the aviation and the communication industries, because traditionally telco and aviation have not been tied in from a perspective of delivering mobile network services to things that fly. And these are two businesses who have very different cultures. You have one culture where it's the customer first, and you have one culture where it's safety first. And we have another culture in aviation where we're more likely to have these kind of lower volume but longer life cycle, and that's very different than what we see really driving the telco industry. And they speak different languages. They look at information differently. They look at systems and operations differently. And that creates a lot of opportunity for us to create new languages, new ways of thinking, new ways of working together. And GSMA is doing a lot of really great work in there, and we're happy to be working with them.